Hey guys, I literally just got this palette and I'm filming right now. I'm gonna try to get this edited and up today, the same day that I'm filming it. So this is literally first impressions, but I think this is a palette that a lot of people were on the fence about. Like, it's really pretty, but do I need it type of thing? Because I got a lot of questions, like more than usual, if I was going to review this one or not. So here it is. I'm trying to get it up quickly because it took a while to get here. I should have ordered from Jeffree's website because it seems like everyone I watch that has already unboxed this and stuff ordered it from his site. And I got it from Beautylish like I usually do because they're usually very fast. But I ordered it before Thanksgiving and it just got here today. So first thing I noticed right off the bat, it is very heavy. I don't know if it's... Seems like it's made of the same cardboard material and everything that his palettes are usually made of. Maybe it's just a little thicker, but it does have a really cool clasp that I really liked this when he showed it in his video. That looks like a little scorpion stinger. Now, is it easy to open is the problem. These are usually kind of stuck in there the first couple times you open them, but the mirror is massive on the inside. Not gonna like put it back any farther because it's going to reflect the light. Okay, trying to fit it all in the viewfinder. It's a very large palette here. So I'm just gonna get into it and start swatching it. It's such a pretty color story. Kind of like, I like that it's not all over the place. It doesn't seem like that to me anyway. Like, he's had a few palettes in the past where I've been like, what is this color doing in this lineup? But this all seems to work and make sense to me. This is a very like bright red, which kind of stands out, but there's other bright colors in here too. So the first thing I'm gonna say is that this color is chipped, so it's kind of everywhere. Like, it's making a mess of the inside of my palette here, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, it's not horribly broken, and it's not really mixed in. I have blue all over me now. I'm gonna grab wipes, which I forgot to do. But yeah, the plastic that's on here has, you probably can't see it because of the lighting, but there's blue powder all over it. Alright, so the first color, Scorpio Energy, has a little Pomeranian pup stamped into it, and it is a matte light pink. Should I zoom in more? Usually when I zoom in more, it doesn't work out that great because it wants to keep going out of focus, but it's doing that anyway. Let me take my watch off. Alright, so that is Scorpio Energy. You know what? I'm wiping it off and I'm putting it closer to my wrist because I make this problem for myself every time where I can't fit the whole row. So once again, Scorpio Energy. Put it down here so I can fit all 6 of these across the top. Then we have Star Aura. This one has that little bit of a drier metallic consistency that a lot of his shadows have. But this is so pretty. This is like a metallic icy peach color. Lots of shine to it. I love these types of shadows for like all over the lid. Super simple, easy eye looks. Diva Lynn. This one has a little scorpion on it. This is a matte, kind of like a pale orange. I would say pastel, but it's not quite pastel because it's not light enough. It's just a very pale orange color, like a pale pumpkin. Privacy, this one also has a little scorpion on it, and this one's very soft, but it is metallic, super shiny, and this is like a copper. Like a true copper penny type color. And then we have Psychoanalyze, which is the metallic brownish shade. Super metallic. Like a medium brown. I wouldn't call that a chocolate, it's more of a light medium brown. And then the last one is Steinen. How do you say his last name? That's Jeffree Star's real last name, right? Steininger? I think I'm pronouncing that right. But this is a pretty like matte mauve-y color. Super smooth and creamy. So the 3 mattes in that row were all nice and pigmented. None of them are patchy, super pretty. So far so good with the quality. I'm usually pretty happy with Jeffree's palettes. There's only been a few colors and palettes that I thought were absolute duds. But they are all so pigmented. It's gonna take a lot of rubbing to get them off of my hand here. Okay, so the next row here has 2 mattes and then the rest are shimmers. So the 2 mattes are right in the beginning. We have Originality. That is a crazy, like, bright sky blue matte. Very pretty. That will pop even more with if you put it over a white base. But it is a really pretty shade. More of like an aqua. I said sky blue. It looks sky blue on the viewfinder, but it's very aqua in person because it has like a tinge of green to it. November 15th. Oh, this has the indentations in it are making it hard to swatch it neatly, but this is a deep maroon shade, and that is also a matte. It keeps trying to focus on the palette instead of on the swatches. This is a really pretty shade. This is Spirit Realm. Very smooth. This crazy like lavender purple. This is like uber metallic. Look at the shine on that. And then we've got Powerful Presence, which is the same formula, it feels like, just a darker purple. I really love the smoothness of his metallic shades. It's almost like a berry, because it has a tinge of, you can see down there, a little bit of like pinky red in it. Very pretty. I just love berry shades for fall and winter, so I'm a sucker for those kinds of shades. Single Minded. This is another metallic purple, more of like a deep lavender shade. I'm really liking the purples in this palette. And then there's Fearless. This one feels a little drier. Got a drier consistency. It feels more hard packed in the pan, but this is like a bright metallic purple. More of a fuchsia. So that is that whole middle row. Again, super pigmented, didn't have an issue with any of these. They're very pretty. So that last one, that Fearless color, stained kind of bright pink here on my finger, just a word of warning. That one's probably gonna be hard to take off. And it is. Oh yeah, that whole row is staining a little bit. I don't have my makeup remover here, I should have grabbed it, but I think I can get most of it off with a wipe. My hand's just gonna be red now after I get all this off. Okay, so I've got some redness and staining going on, but we should be okay. We have Intimacy King. That one, I was a little worried about how that was gonna swatch because it's very dry, whereas all the other mattes so far have been like a creamy, nice texture, but it seems to swatch okay. So it will most likely perform okay. It's just a way drier texture than the others. Loyalty. This one looks really nice. This is a metallic, almost like a taupey bronze. That's kind of a hard one to describe, but it's really cool, a really cool color. Then we have Harsh, which has some sparkles on it from one of the other colors, but this is like a matte brick red. Super pigmented again. These are all really nice so far. And then we have Sex Layer. Again, has that dry texture like the Intimacy King one, but looks like it might be okay. That is like a neon red, straight up neon red. That's a crazy color. And then I expected that one to stain pretty bad, but no worse than the pink one did. My fingers definitely stained red though. We have Star Camel, which is this matte camel shade. And the last one in that row is Moon in Sagittarius, and this is a really pretty, another aqua blue, but it's a little bit darker than the Originality one. So that is the third row. Then bottom row, we have Garden Grove. I almost couldn't read that because it's kind of, the color that they used for the font kind of blends in right here. But this is a matte green. What'd you call that, like a spring green? Nah, it's not quite olive. It's not dark enough to be a forest green. I have a hard time describing greens. Secretive. This is another matte. The bottom row is mostly mattes except for these two. So we've got the Secretive one, which is a burnt orange. These are both like the smooth creamy formula. Sorry, I forgot to mention that because I know we've had some, the two dry ones were what? This one and the red one? Intimacy King and Sex Slayer with those drier textures, but still performed pretty good, or swatched pretty good. I haven't used them on my eyes yet, so. We have Ego Death, another smooth matte. This is like a deep blue-green, because it's definitely mostly green, but it's got a hint of blue to it. Come on, focus. Those three look nice together. Those are very like fall colors. And then we have Abstract Love. This is a glittery blue. Kind of curious about how this one's gonna do because it feels very soft but a little bit flaky because of the glitters in there. But it's a really pretty blue. Yeah, that's nice. Actually applies smoother than I thought it was going to, because it felt like it was going to be a little bit gritty when I first touched it, but it applied pretty smoothly to my hand, so. And it didn't stain at all. Then we have Pluto's Touch. This is a metallic, oh, that's very soft. Metallic, like gunmetal silver. I love colors like this to do a smoky eye. If you don't want to do like a straight up black smoky eye, this type of color is always pretty. And then the one that kind of chipped a little bit, we've got Deep Wisdom. Very smooth, super dark navy blue. It's almost like a blackened navy, it's so dark. And it's very soft. So I did not have an issue with any of the colors in here. They all swatched really nicely. They were all very pigmented. I'm gonna have fun playing with this, that's for sure. I wanted to just do first impressions because it took a while for this to get to me, and I know people have been waiting for this video, so I wanted to get it out ASAP. I never got to do a comparison video for the Gothic Beach palette, so it's probably good that I didn't do it yet, because maybe there's some colors in here I can compare to that. So I will try and work on doing that, but I wanted to get this one out first because I know people were asking. This is the only thing I picked up from the collection. I wasn't really interested in anything else. I don't wear a lot of liquid lip colors anymore. I just find them very drying on my lips. If I could find liquid lipsticks that go on and don't like make my lips feel like they're gonna bleed, then I would be all for it. The closest ones I've found are like the Tartist lip paints, I think they're called. Those are the ones I really like because they stay like smooth and creamy all day without making my lips feel like they're killing me. So anyway, that's off topic, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you picked up the palette or anything else from this collection. I think I'm gonna go try and clean this palette off now because it's bugging me that it kind of chipped and like it's not enough to the point that I'm gonna be like, I need to return it and get a different one and blah blah blah. But I just wanted to clean it up a little bit because it's gonna drive me nuts that there's blue powder everywhere. There's blue powder on the mirror. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it was a helpful swatch video. I will try to get a comparison video done for, I'll just combine this one with the Gothic Beach one and we'll have a big old comparison video again like I did last time when I did like comparing all the colors to all the palettes. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video.